This weekend was full of exciting sporting events and news. Welcome to Take 30 Sports. I'm Kate Moser. Duty Noble was packed this weekend as the Mississippi State Bulldogs took on the Auburn University Tigers in a 3-game series. Auburn took an early 3-0 lead against State on Thursday, but the Dogs came back fighting to take the first game 6-3. Auburn tied things up on Friday evening, winning the game 3-1. Senior Kendall Graveman allowed 10 hits and 3 runs in 7 innings. Sophomore Jacob Lindgren held it down on the mound for State's 6-0 shutout of the Tigers on Saturday, pitching 8 innings with 11 strikeouts and only 5 hits. The Dogs had 14,562 reasons to win as fans packed the Dude for the second largest crowd in the stadium's history. The Diamond Dogs moved to 32-10 on the season and 10-8 in the SEC. They will travel to take on the University of Memphis tomorrow night at AutoZone Park. The Battle of Highway 82 occurred this weekend as the softball team traveled to Tuscaloosa to take on the Crimson Tide. Friday was a victory for State as they posted a 3-2 win against Alabama. Saturday and Sunday, however, were all in favor of the Tide. Number 4 Bama rolled over State on Saturday afternoon in an 11-3 5-inning run rule game. On Sunday, the Bulldogs came back from a 6-1 deficit to tie the game in the 5th, and then again at 8 in the 7th. The Tide would go on to win the game 9-8. The Dogs now have a record of 29-16, 7-11 in the SEC. Dan Mullen debuted his 2013 squad this weekend at the annual Maroon and White game. Despite construction, 21,000 loyal Bulldog fans showed up for the game, with the Maroon team winning 38-28. Starting quarterback Tyler Russell led the White squad and was 13 of 24 with 179 yards and 2 touchdowns. At the half, the Maroon team led 17-14 and would command the game from then on. In a surprise turn of events, former Bulldog Anthony Dixon caught a 65-yard touchdown pass from Josh Hand to bring the score within 3, but freshman running back Brandon Holloway sealed the Maroon squad's victory with an 8-yard touchdown run. Mississippi State will open the 2013 season in Houston as they face the Oklahoma State Cowboys in the inaugural Texas Kickoff Classic on August 31st. And in some unfortunate college news, the trees at Toomer's Corner have been rolled for the last time. After Auburn's spring scrimmage on Saturday, thousands of fans traveled to say goodbye to the famous trees that have been toilet papered after every Tiger victory for the past 30 years. The trees will be cut down on Tuesday, almost 3 years after Alabama fan Harvey Updike poisoned them with Spike 80 DF after the 2010 Iron Bowl. Auburn officials revealed a plan on Saturday to renovate Toomer's Corner, which is expected to be complete within the next year. After 7 years, the New York Jets parted ways with the veteran quarterback Darrelle Revis, trading him to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on April 21st. The move gave the Jets the 13th pick in this Thursday's draft and gave Revis a 6-year, $96 million deal. This makes Revis the highest paid defensive back in NFL history. The Jets drafted Revis back in 2007 out of the University of Pittsburgh. The 4-time Pro Bowler tore his ACL back in October, sidelining him for the rest of the 2012 season. The Bucs finished last season 7-9 under coach Greg Schiano. In the wake of the tragedy at the Boston Marathon, MLB teams have been showing their support to the city in many ways. Recently, the Red Sox, the MLB, and the Players Association, as well as Red Sox Nation, have contributed close to $650,000 to the One Fund Boston, an organization that was set up to help those affected in the bombings. Teams all around the country have been paying tribute to Boston since the tragedy last Monday, with moments of silence and the playing of the Red Sox anthem, Neil Diamond's Sweet Caroline. That's all the time we have for Take 30 Sports. When we come back, find out about a calming place you can visit during finals week. Stay tuned.